Many Canadians do not realize this, but we live in a constitutional apartheid. Here is why. Canada's constitution sets out the split of powers of the federal and provincial governments over property and property relationships, things like banking and copyright. But the federal powers at Section 91, Item 24, also list control over Indians and lands reserved for the Indians. As a lawyer, I know that a list in legislation is legally interpreted by the type of category that the items generally fit. Remember, the category is property and property relationships. This means that Indians are a form of pseudo-property under our Constitution, our highest law. And Indians has been found by the Supreme Court of Canada to include Métis people like me, the Inuit, and First Nations. I find it abhorrent that Canada's highest law enshrines me and millions of people in this country as a form of property. I hope that you also find it abhorrent. But it also explains very well Canada's relationship with Indigenous people. We are a resource to be used. It explains why when we resist poisonous and polluting resource extraction, we aren't protected by the federal government. If the federal government took responsibility for us as people instead of property, then the federal government would take the BC government to court over old growth logging on the Pashida territory at Ferry Creek, pipeline building in the Wet'suwet'en territory, and across this country. This is apartheid in Canada, and it informs everything Canada does to Indigenous peoples. As our member of Parliament and a lawyer, I will fight to remove this poison from our laws. I hope that you want that too.